Of course, he was recording the whole conversation, so it completely backfired on Jim Jefferies. Released the full clip on YouTube. It got over 2 million views just on YouTube alone, went viral on Twitter as well. Jim Jefferies has yet to respond to it like 3 weeks later. So Yemeni said, right, I'm going to the US to confront Jim Jefferies and also appear on Crowder and Rubin's shows, as you said. So as soon as he landed in America, I think this was actually just this morning or last night, interrogated by the FBI, detained, and immediately deported. Yemeni claims that it was at the behest of Comedy Central because they were trying to keep him away from Jim Jefferies.
So we have Ilhan Omar saying she loves 9/11 and hates America. She can be in Congress, but a Jewish Australian well-spoken conservative gets lied about. He wants to come here and do a media tour to expose the lies, and he's banned. All right, let's get into this, Paul. This guy's really mainline conservative. Agree with almost everything he says. Watched a lot of his videos since the famous leftist in Australia and the U.S. On Comedy Central tried to set him up with edited hour-long interview down to 5 minutes, just like Megyn Kelly did. Australian activist attempting to enter America, interrogated and deported. Tell us about what happened to him. He was going to appear on the Rubin Report and Louder with Crowder. So this is just incredible. The fellow that runs tr.news.
Yeah, this was an Australian activist, political commentator called Avi Yemeni. As he said, he appeared on a show with Jim Jefferies, who in public is a big leftist comedian, but apparently not in private. He makes edgy jokes all the time. He just doesn't want them on camera. So he was in an interview which was recorded before, way before the New Zealand mosque shooting. The mosque shooting happened, and then they tried to use that to smear Avi Yemeni by editing answers to questions which were different questions, exactly as Megyn Kelly did with you. So they gave him a question, then took an answer from a different question, slammed them together to smear him, to make him look like he hated Muslims, and that was the setup. Of course, he was recording the whole conversation, so it completely backfired on Jim Jefferies. Released the full clip on YouTube. It got over 2 million views just on YouTube alone, went viral on Twitter as well. Jim Jefferies has yet to respond to it like 3 weeks later. So Yemeni said, right, I'm going to the US to confront Jim Jefferies and also appear on Crowder and Rubin's shows, as you said. So as soon as he landed in America, I think this was actually just this morning or last night, interrogated by the FBI, detained, and immediately deported. Yemeni claims that it was at the behest of Comedy Central because they were trying to keep him away from Jim Jefferies.
So we have Ilhan Omar saying she loves 9/11 and hates America. She can be in Congress, but a Jewish Australian well-spoken conservative gets lied about. He wants to come here and do a media tour to expose the lies, and he's banned.
Yeah, and his Facebook page was deleted as well for hate speech. What a surprise. Again, no specific reason. He had 300,000 followers. This thing goes viral. Jim Jefferies, Comedy Central gets completely embarrassed by it. They didn't even respond to it. Facebook says, oh, we'll help you out. Bang, your 300,000 follower page has gone. So once again, doing the bidding, these giant social media corporations doing the bidding of other giant corporations like Comedy Central. So yeah, now he's been deported. He's on his way back to Australia. And that's that. He was going to go on all these big shows, do a big media tour, as he said. No, FBI said no, DHS said no.
But now they've got to have him on via Skype. In fact, Daria, everybody, red alert, I want him on. I want him on. I already wanted him on. I want him on. I want him on. I want him on. I want him on. And Paul, you've got to start using, you've got YouTube Live and stuff, man. You've got to interview this dude. You've got to do it, Watson.
Yeah, I know. It's, you know, spinning 40 different plates at once. I'm trying to do as much as I can.
I know, but people want the live stuff from you. And, you know, I know you got your own studios over there and stuff, but we can do a Summit.News centric deal through our studios if you want and set that up. You just got to bite the bullet, my friend.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can.
You must do more. Hey, seriously, though, what do you think about, just in 60 seconds, they're actually getting ready to start, they've already started indicting the deep state. What do you make of that?
Well, I don't know, Alex. I haven't been following it that closely. I don't see how far it can go. It's very concerning how
Obama's chief counsel just got his ass indicted. They've handed down indictment.
Yeah, it's concerning to me though how as we just said, an activist who is basically just doing political commentary can be deported. And, we're supposed to have
I don't know what's going on at my other office across town, even though I got a good crew. Paul, I'm telling you, the president, most of the government is in rebellion against the president.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, the biggest problem amongst his base is the border issue because, you've got more illegals and legals coming across than even under Obama.
That's because the UN launched their full attack, Paul. And culture bitches. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's what the base is concerned about. So that's what he needs to address. That is the big elephant in the room for the Trump base.
All right. Summit.news, tomorrow's news today. Thank you, Paul. We'll talk to you again soon.
DNA Force Plus, our most advanced formula yet. DNA Force Plus is focused on overhauling your body's cellular engines and supporting your optimal energy levels while adapting your body to handle the daily bombardment of toxins. DNA Force Plus contains a combination of the best adaptogens on the market to help your body adapt and bend, not break. Hand-picked adaptogen herbs help protect your body on a cellular level. It's time to try the newest version of one of our most powerful formulas yet with DNA Force Plus. Available at InfoWarsLife.com today.